Mumbai playing Bengaluru. This is a big game. Rohit Sharma one side, Virat Kohli the other side. That's how, I mean, they're both not captains, but that's how the game is being promoted. So that's how we'll promote it as well. Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli. Tell you what, I'm just saying. So, seen a few parody accounts today saying Virat Kohli may captain tomorrow. I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why this is happening. Michael Vaughan, when he was here a few days ago, said that this batting lineup has to find a way to get Will Jacks in. Because Will Jacks has been batting the way they need this. Now they need that powerful start that enforcer at the top. And my question to Michael Vaughan, and my question on social media, and my question to the two of you is, yes, great, play him, why not? But who do you sit out? Faf, Maxi, Cameron Green?
Either of the second two, Maxi or Cameron Green.
Okay.
They would be the ones to leave out for me, and Faf would go to 3. Although his relationship with Virat and his partnership over the long term, it still has very good numbers with Virat. But if they want to get Will Jackson, I think he's a better option right at the top of the order. Bat Faf at 3. Whatever they want to do at 4, if they leave Maxi and bat him at 4, bat Green at 4 if they leave him in and Maxi out. And you've got Patidar,
Mahipal
Lomror.
Got to get a finish.
I would definitely have him in there. DK. So, you know, there's options for them if they want to go down that road. But I would love to see them get Will Jackson because he does offer you the off spin as well.
Yep.
So he's probably a direct replacement for Glenn Maxwell if that's the way they want to go. But, you know, it'd be a big call. It'd be a big call. But sometimes when you're in the situation they're in, you've got to make a big call.
True.
And, you know, if you're bringing in a player that's like for like, as in right-hand batter who can bowl you off spin, he's probably the one.
So here's the thing, right? Who do you replace? Your choices are pretty simple. Either you replace your second retained player, or you replace your 16 crore trade, or you replace your captain. Jeez.
Yeah, I think...
Was it Sophie's choice?
Yeah, Sophie's choice.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a tough choice. I would go for Maxwell again for the same logic because it's a like for like. Secondly, Maxi's a streaky player. When he's on, he's on. Remember, he went in IPL without hitting a 6 a few years back and then changed it. He's one of those players, when he gets going, he's on a roll. I'd say you need to change this. You need to send some messages to the team. Cameron Green has actually not played badly in Mumbai. Remember, he's played a season in Mumbai, so he knows the conditions well. And his kind of bowling is a bit, you know, slightly faster track, you know, he bounces the ball, he hits the pitch deck a bit harder. You know, he might just work in conditions like this, and his familiarity there would be useful. I mean, at this point in time, I mean, I would love to have a change, if for nothing else, just to send a message to everyone in the dressing room saying, we are 1 and 4. Everyone's expendable. Everyone is on the chopping block unless they perform.
Yeah, there's that saying, right, that if you keep doing the same things, you'll have the same results.
Yeah, and they have done the same things. Look, Maxi's numbers this year are poor, really poor by his standards, and it's not for the first time in an IPL season. So again, it would be a massive call, but at some stage you have to make it. No point in making it in 2 or 3 games' time when you've lost another 2.
Yeah.
And look, if they play him tomorrow and he comes out and he does well, then fair play. But it wouldn't be a bad option, I don't think, to leave him out and to replace him with Will Jackson. Just change that opening combination. Will Jackson's a power-packed player. He will get you off to a flying start if he gets an opportunity. He's a bit like a Phil Salt.
Yeah.
You know, really powerful player, but he can bowl some very good off spin. So he is, that, as I say, that direct kind of replacement. And I think that's probably the way they should go.
Let's have a look at the Mumbai side as well. They had a good 11 the last game. We liked the look of this 11. We discussed it plenty. Lots of options there. Of course, they scored, that big 234 it was in the previous game. Romario Shepherd, Super Romario, coming in the end and eating all the mushrooms and scoring 32 in that last over. So it looks like a good 11.
Yeah, exactly that. That's, Michael and me were on that game and we were discussing just that. That suddenly with the way that they're batting with Tim David there and then bringing in Romario Shepherd and Nabi, they just give themselves many, many more options.
Yep.
And Nabi, what he does also is strengthens your batting. If you see the batting is going well and if you think that teams are scoring, they don't need to bat him, then he keeps dropping down. Yeah. But he's a kind of bat who can do really well at 6. But at 6, if you've got if you got just 3-4 overs, 5 overs, get Romario Shepherd out there.
We spoke about this as well, Simon. Just such an advantage for an IPL team when you need to play only one foreign batter in your top 6.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's such a big thing for any team. I think if you can do that, Rajasthan are in a similar boat, aren't they? They've just
they play Jos Buttler and Shimron Hetmyer.
Yeah,
they play
Hetmyer are 6 or 7, aren't they? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's such a big advantage if you can have an overseas bowling talent. And they've always been a little bit that way, really, Mumbai. They've always had plenty of high-quality Indian batting talent in that top 4-5. So it is a big advantage for them, and they can chop and change. They can go in with 3 overseas and then see what they want to do with a Nabi or a Romario along those lines. They've got that 11 looked more comfortable in that last game, as you said. It just looked slightly better.
All right, players to watch out for from Mumbai. Let's start with Mumbai.
I'm going to go with 2 bowlers, one from each side. So I'll start with Mumbai and Gerald Coetzee. I think the pace and the bounce and the surface. Bumrah is an easy selection, so I'm going to stick away from him. And I've got 2 overseas bowlers to look at tomorrow. So Coetzee for me.
Look at him. He's loyal to the club.
Yeah.
He's loyal to the group. Yeah.
I'm going with Suryakumar Yadav.
Okay.
Just come back, needs to do well. Mumbai pitch will suit him to a T. He'll want to make an impact. Didn't make an impact after coming back.
Yep.
He'd want to do something to change his.
From zero to hero.
Yes.
That's who you're going for. Excellent. And for Bangalore?
The big tall lefty from England, Reece Topley. I think the surface will suit him as well with that pace and bounce. I think he might cause a few issues.
Okay.
I was looking at a few players, but I'm going to be very boring and say that if Virat Kohli does not impact this match, it's just personally he stands for a particular style of play and he stands for a team and it's sliding in front of him and I don't think he's going to allow it to happen. So I think he's going to throw everything. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at this game.